It is now time for Fox's Four-Legged Friends, and this week we are featuring pets from Greenville County Animal Care. We're joined by Paula Church and the very sweet Giselle, who's just been playful and just all over you, Paula, and I know needs a great home, whole family to love on her.
Absolutely. Yeah, this is such a sweet girl. I actually had her out the other day and just got really kind of attached to her. You know, when you work here, you have your favorites, and she's about a year old, and just as sweet as she can be. Honestly, she could use some leash training. When we first get her out of the kennel, she is just all over the place. But once you get her out, she settles down just like this. So she loves treats. She had her little lovey out here a minute ago. I don't know what she did with it, but very treat motivated, which tells me she'd be super easy to train.
Oh, absolutely.
So, yeah.
And you said she already sits and everything on command, right?
She does, yes. She can sit for treats. So, quite an accomplishment for a young dog.
I think so
as you
too.
can see, she's very loving. She's just wanting to give me kisses.
Oh my goodness. Well, Paula,
and I'm okay with it.
Absolutely. And I know you told me that so much has changed over the last 6 months for all of us, but especially for you at the shelter, where folks need to call in to make an appointment, of course, if they are going to adopt. But really, the way that everything is done now, there's a lot more fostering going on, trying to get these pets out of the shelter. Tell us a little bit more about what you guys have been going through.
Absolutely. It's really interesting, and you're right. I think that animal sheltering is really going to forever change. So we're actually a Tier 1 shelter as part of a coalition called HAS, which stands for Human Animal Support Services. Really, the whole idea is to use our community. It's kind of a community-based sheltering system where healthy adoptable animals, treatable adoptable animals are out in the community in foster homes. We just had so many people step up and foster for us, and what we realized is that these families know these animals far better than we do, because they're in a shelter. Things are different for an animal inside the shelter. In a home, if they're housebroken, how they are around people and kids, and just what their basic behavior is. And so we've made really wonderful adoptions by adopting through fosters. And it's allowed us to spend more time with our animals that have behavior issues or medical issues. We've been able to do so much more medically for animals here in the shelter because we've had so many out in the community. So really, our goal would be to have somewhere around 50% of our animals out in the foster community.
Pets as well. I mean, the pets are going to be a lot happier when they're in someone's home, and to me that just kind of works out perfectly on both sides. And of course, if you are interested in adopting Giselle, they can call ahead for an appointment to come see her. And of course, we have all of the information on our Fox Carolina community tab under Fox's Four-Legged Friends. Paula, thanks for joining us. I miss seeing you in person.
Oh, I know. Miss you too, Kendra. Thank you so much.
Just keeping everybody safe. Do what we got to do.
That's right.